Nyaya kuromba, is it real? Do you think you really need kuromba or kuite mari?
So many people have been saying vakaromba vakaita mari. You can even count the amount of houses people say uyakaromba, uyakadi. Is all that true?
Akaipa. Stay put as we talk about that topic.
Hey guys, what's up? How you all doing out there? You got me in the studio today, Mr. Matthew Dibok Manaka, and I have Mr.
Emmanuel Simon Sakala. Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about Kuromba. Kuromba. Yeah, I was in a PPP the other day, and people were complaining. Kunze kwashata uko vanhu vari kubata bata.
Kwashata futi. That's topic we're talking about. Kunze kwashata uko vanhu vasikatadza kuroora. Now kwashata pakuromba. What's happening?
Kwai kwakashata kunze uko akuiti vanhu vari kubata bata. Vachichekeresa hama, vachichekeresa isusu vanhu vacho, just general public. Tokona kutochekereswa nevanhu vari kutsvaka mari. Sei musaona ma GD6, musaona madzimba dziri kuvakwa idzo. Vanhu havatogoni kugara mudzimba idzodzo. Havari kuto marriage dzavo, it's all collapsing, things are going bad because vanhu vari kubata-bata. And those very same people vari kubata-bata ndo vanouya kuchechi vachitinyengera, so kunze kwakashata. So my question to you is, what do you think about nyaya dzekuromba idzi? Is everyone who's driving a GD6 out there, do they have juju? Kuna sekuru re vanogona kubata-bata. Vari kupi go sekuru vacho? Ini nyaya idzi dziri kundinetsa, tell me.
Nyaya idzi dziri complicated. It's really deeper than we think, because this goes back to our cultural beliefs, how we all been raised, how we perceive life. Saka pakaipa, so much so that right now, as we go into this topic, we're going to have a lot of backlash from the people in the comments if they watch this topic. But anyways, this is my perspective. I actually think people are going out there, they're killing people, they're killing young kids, they're doing a lot of things in the name of Kuchakamari. That stuff is happening. And they're actually ngangas and those people receiving people's monies and tokens of appreciation, or even money before anything happens, claiming that they can actually do something for you. Apparently, from my investigation, I don't think there's any supernatural powers that anyone possesses. Everything is in the mind. People don't believe really in hard work and organic wealth. People want sped up things. And once they are given something that's chirikunzi chine simba rekuti ugoita mari, people usually feel comfortable and they work zvakanaka, even though simba ravo ringobudisa mari. But because vapiwa something, they feel like ndosaka zvakudini, of which I think positivity works way more than people realize. Once you're positive about what you're doing in your life, there is a very high chance of you actually succeeding. That's why uchiona kana in general, tikango generalize chake yako, mukomana kana musikana are confident, they get more girls or boys than munasiri confident. Munari timid, anoboa, no girl wants that kind of a person. And it's the same thing even in a job interview. A confident person in a job interview gets the job.
True.
Than munanenga chichka. No matter how qualified you are, if I'm going to employ, I will never employ muno as not confident. So what those things that people are doing do or does to them most of the times is it boosts their confidence, and they think they have the charm. They think their things are going to work, and that's how they're going to be approaching their life every day. And because you feel I'm going to push for that deal. Manage because and you are positive, and most of the time that positivity works. And from what I've investigated, most of these people are just scammers.
They know good their stuff doesn't work.
Yes, they understand the psychology. They just play with your mind, and when it works, they chance, they take your money. Because if you right now, if you know a prophet or you know a nganga, anonza anorapa anokurombesa, just type their name on Google search. Kazhinji, you always meet their issues.
You know, that's the funny thing is why is it most people don't see izvozvo kuskema? Because unogona kutobudisa unzi akaskema munhu yuka vanhu vanoti aiwa hana kuskema munhu iyeye ndiye atori neproblem.
Damdziko redu, like we keep on saying in most of our episodes, people don't want to learn and people want easy answers. So much so that the easiest answer is ndi Satan kana kuti ndi Mwari kuromba kana kuti uyu akashinwa. Those are simple answers. You don't want to go deeper. Why does this young man keep on failing in business? I think this young man's mind is not right. He needs to be steady. He needs to chill. I think pane paari kuresha. Maybe he doesn't have the right equipment to really do business. Maybe he's not even geared for business. Maybe he needs to hire a manager. But the easy answer is akashinwa.
All right.
Why is this young man doing so much in business? Why is he so successful? The easy answer is akaromba.
Is it
the complicated answer is this young man worked very hard. Aitengesa maslippers. Achipinda murori ane masaga. Mfezo yanga asingachisadza balunch. Mfezo yasungirira mari yake. Mfezo yakaita reinvestment. I remember there's a prophet who came through to my church yesterday. I mean, to my church.
Okay, I don't know you're at church.
Okay. He came to my workplace yesterday. He says, young man, I'm very impressed with the way you have done your business. He seemed to really appreciate how I grew from that small place to where we are now. To him, it's like, and he even said, did you get any loans from anywhere? I said, no, it was just reinvestment. Saka, to him, I think to him and so many other people, it's not really usual for someone to grow a very small business and organically just reinvest and to radin rakura. It's either wawana anoku investira kana to wawana loan kubva ku bank, because that reinvestment is not really practical. And I've even heard before kuchinza ani munhu akamujega, that's me again. Pane mugara ari kumujega. That's why he's doing what he's doing. Saka, I think the perspective goes so much deeper. It's engraved in us. I think it's even hard to think for most Africans, but it's practical.
For something to grow
like
organically,
that, yes,
we need to have something behind it.
Exactly.
And I guess Rob for you to be anything in the society, back in our communities, it seemed as if you needed to do something supernatural. To one mombe, one land.
Yep.
For you to be part of the favored, you needed to do something.
And the sad thing about this topic now is pane vakaromba vari kutoita mari. Vachiri kuvaitisa mari hakusi kudini kuromba. Saka vari kutofamba vachitoudza vanhu kuromba kunodini kunoshanda. And now they keep on killing relatives, little kids and all that nonsense.
But don't you think also to a certain extent it's also an error in, like, as you said, these guys, they understand psychology so much so that they actually prey on those who are psychologically weak.
Yeah.
And it actually goes to show that the ones who end up succeeding in that way, Kuromba per se, actually suffer from psychological issues that would allow them to go far and beyond what the normal person would do. But in possessing that at the same time allows them also to take risks that will give them high rewards.
Very correct. It's just a mindset. And this is why we're looking at it critically, which is a good way, and which is how almost everybody should, before you just say, try and look at things critically and put my piece akawanda. These type of people, definitely they are some sort of geniuses or some sort of psychopaths of some sort. But that mindset, you know, to it out business really and then you look at people like Elon Musk. Elon Musk, you see what he was doing?
Oh yes. And when he was like searching for network, people like they were searching for network when he was
he was teaming like someone who has autism.
All right.
So you need to see munuya.
That's right.
So I think it's the same thing with our guys Vanoromba. Because what was it right? Because even the guts of killing someone, the guts of murdering a little kid or something like that, definitely you are not okay upstairs. And kusava okay kukoko data is uziva kuti kune kamwe ka gold karipo before we even try to murder or try to do any funny things. Tongozvitora zvakadaro tozvishandisa zvakadaro would actually succeed very clean without really doing funny things.
Even on that note, someone was telling me quite recently to say our education system is not geared to accommodate geniuses.
All right.
Our Zimbabwean education system. So much so that if you do not fall into the status quo, either unoenda special class kana kuti unotongonetsa someone pachikoro.
Yeah, of course. Or especially the ones that question authority.
Yes.
Either unotongonetsa. They do have a way of picking out. Or if you notice good vapana vano question authority, they become prefects and head boys and all that stuff.
True. Vapana vano question authority, they become prefects and headboys, but then they're not geniuses.
Alright.
I'm talking about
genius.
Genius. You won't say names. No, I mean geniuses. You know what? They don't accommodate geniuses in the sense that this is what the person was saying. The sense that the way the curriculum is set up, right? It's set up for you to be able to achieve specific goals. Right. You need to achieve specific goals within the school, and if you don't achieve those specific goals, there is nothing else outside of those specific goals that can test to say, are you particularly a genius in this particular field only, or in the whole spectrum? Because they say in the spectrum of everything, let's say you have 7 subjects. If you fail to get 5 O levels, then what? You get the sense? Wakona 5 O levels, so go back into Form 3. But then they don't take time to investigate within those 5 to say, is there anything else outside of those 5 or within those 5 that you can particularly excel within, and not the entirety of history and other subjects that you need to get those 5 to get the sense.
For example, give me an example of a genius who fails to get 5 O levels, but they're genius in something. Like give me an example.
Probably a genius would fail to get 5 O levels in. They would fail to get English and mathematics, but then there'll be a genius when it comes to the sciences or when it comes to the arts. But then, unfortunately, where I'm getting to is they are not fostered. They are not fostered to express their geniusness in the mathematics side and in the English side. Why? Because we cannot accommodate someone who's not fast enough to be at average. Do you get the sense? Because you need to be at an average learning capability for you to succeed in school. If you don't meet that average, no one is going to come back and try and lift you above the average.
All right.
That's how it happens in school. If you don't meet the average quota, then watosara. Yet to fulfill your geniusness might just need someone to help you come above the average. You get what I'm trying to say? But then there's no time to deal with a student like that, or else they just ship you off to extra lessons.
I kind of hear you. Yeah, maybe.
So even those people now, as they grow up, because you know what most people say? They would say, I don't know grade 7. Kuromba, when I'm at D6, I no drive. To me, it should be a sign to say, for sure, I'm not grade 7. Why? Because probably the context of how they were learning.
About grade 7, bro. Do you know that Magaya wanted to be a president? Where's it?
Asna
only Mrambi Ramana.
But you see that I think where it falls apart for my guy is in the sense that he has a doctorate. So it falls apart in the sense of how do you get I don't know.
Ana PhD, check it on the PhD. Yeah, na PhD. I never really prophetic healing deliverance. What?
Everyone just think he has a doctorate. I heard a lot of people. These are people who are really staunch soccer followers. They were complaining that no, he doesn't have O level, but he has a doctorate, like specific. Like
does he have one?
I don't know if it's honorary or if it's
probably it's honorary.
It could be honorary. But you get the sense but I guess it's one of the criterions that you need.
Yes, to it's always. I even heard another story. It's even an international one of a president who was a vice president of the soccer what it did, who then applied to be the president. Then during his application, they figured out that he had actually fostered his O levels. No, but also disqualified even VP.
All right.
There's a story like that.
So you see, it even goes back to what I was saying. To say you need to be on a certain level of average genius for you to be considered you can go up in school. Yet when you now look at one O level, so it even fuels people's mind in thinking for sure not realizing to say this person is just a genius, as we were saying, but not in the school sense that we would want. Even perfect example is Elon Musk, what we're talking about, the tweet that he recently put out to say he's looking for coders, right? So he's like, I don't care where you went to school, I don't care about your certificates. Just send me your code. Chat. Even if you didn't go to school, I don't care. Just send me your code. So it's people now using it as a shift to say most people would think that you would say I want the person who's done MIT, who's at MIT, or who's gone to some prestigious college. No, he just wants you to present what you can have. Because school, as I said, especially Kunoku, Africa, we don't accommodate geniuses that much. That's why we find most of the people who are now successful in business are the ones we weren't sitting with until we got to varsity. Vanhu vakatorega kuenda kuvarsity ndo vanhu vacho who are successful.
unfortunately.
Vachinoromba manje.
Izvo vagara vachangozobudira dzimweni dzengura. Also for them kuromba maybe ndo certificate rava kuzonowana or novapa confidence. Because remember certificates mamwe anopa vanhu confidence. So I ndine degree rangu rakadai so. So I guess for them all they now have that thing to say I have this, and then they can walk into doors, knock into doors, probably propose deals and then succeed. But yeah, so Kuromba apparently I don't think that stuff really exists in the sense yekuti it magically really gives you powers to make money. But people are doing it, and people are killing each other there, and people are actually making money, but not because of that, but because they're actually putting effort and they now have more confidence. And the same thing happens even in Profita. Most of them, when they pray over you and all that stuff, you get confidence. You can now conquer the world because you feel like you have a shield around you, and then you get in there with all your might.
Yeah, true. So Kuromba kunonetsa. Definitely, yeah, people are doing it out there, but it's not what we think it is.
That's Shande, guys. Usually the formula is if you work hard enough and give yourself time to learn, find vanhu vakambobudirirawo kana uri munhu ane shungu anoteererawo nenjere dzinoshandawo zviri close to normal, ukaudzwawo matricks ekuti marinetwa sene vakamboita vasingakuudzi kuti zvokuromba kana kuti kudirwa mvura, most of the times you just you succeed.
Yeah, definitely. But the question is, no one is people wanogona kuudza kuti ndakafamba so.
People are not willing to share.
People are not willing to share. They're not willing to.
But they're there.
They're so far away from the normal person. It's too far. We need people who are close.
Guys, let's share. I'm not rich, but level. If you want some information on how I got to be where I am now, I don't mind.
Do you know why people don't share? People don't share because they don't disclose their full taxes to Zimbabwe. So you never know who you're sharing with.
But yet, it's not like you're going to be sharing with the source. You're just saying, a business. These are the steps. But you know what, Matthew? Now that I've talked to a lot of people about business. People, they ask, they don't want to listen.
They don't want to listen.
They just ask, but they don't care about what you're saying. They literally ask so that you confirm maybe. Because there's a couple of people that have been doing data saver business. I tell them, no, business is pretty simple. Start with what you have and reinvest with the little bit that you have. Keep on doing that. No one cares about that.
Do you know why they don't listen? I think they don't listen. Why? Because we do not have a system that allows us to present our positions.
What do you mean?
Like our financial positions, we don't have a system. Let's say we don't adhere to the system that gives us the opportunity to present. Because why I'm saying this is someone who listen to you if they really understand to say last year you made X amount in revenue. Then my ability to listen to what you are saying is tied to something.
Did you hear what I said? They come to me. It's not good. That means the proof they need, they already have. They've come to me, they say, Ndingaita sick, ndito business. And then I tell them. That means what they don't want here is proof. Because proof they already have, that's why they came.
Do you know what they'll be looking for you to say? They'll be looking for you to say, indakawana loan account, pana account check account.
That's what they want to
hear.
Those
are the three things they want to hear.
If you tell them the real organic stuff,
they'll just walk away.
Yeah,
and
they
won't
do
take
walk away most of the times.
They won't even take
you know how they then rap it out. Usually, don't invest. And I tell them most of the times, hakuna munhu anoinvesta idea. No one invests in it. We need something chiri kurola chinotori nepotential kuti vakomana izvozvo ndiri kugadzira ma-t-shirts but pama-t-shirts angu izvozvo ndinokwanisa kungoproducer 10 but izvozvo ndine order yema-t-shirts 50 ndoita sei then I can say you know what, come and get $200 uite ma-t-shirts ako tonyorana pasi paunobudisa ndiwanawochi 10%. Not kuti unongoya ngoti mukoma I have an idea, I think it works, ndingangona $50.
The way you start telling them about investment, she work hard, they'll be like, okay, no.
Yeah, they don't.
But if you tell them, say, fun, indakawana invest, they will open their ears. Or if you say nagaromba, they'll open their ears. Or if you say what, I got a loan from CBZ, they'll open their ears.
I see.
Other than that,
all right. But anyways, let's say bye to the audience. Bye,
all right,
guys. See you.